Something a little bit new for this Kermode Uncut. Recently, on the Radio 5 Live film show that I co-present with Simon Mayer, we've introduced a new feature called TV Film of the Week, which has gone down very well because a lot of people actually don't get to go to the cinema. They watch movies at home on DVD or on TV. The problem that we have with the Radio 5 Live show is that we don't generally have time to discuss the TV movie of the week. We pick it, but then we don't really talk about it. So to rectify that, we're trying a new thing, which is discussing the TV movie of the week here on Kermode Uncut. And we're going to start off with this week's TV pick of the week, Martin Scorsese's barnstorming King of Comedy.
So will you please give your warmest greetings to the newest King of Comedy, Rupert Pupkin.
Whenever people talk about the classic collaboration between Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro, the chances are they'll cite Taxi Driver or Mean Streets or Raging Bull. But for me, King of Comedy is the best work the couple ever did together. Indeed, Scorsese says that King of Comedy's Rupert Pupkin is the best performance De Niro ever gave for him. But the experience of making the movie and the bitterness of the subject matter was so intense that the couple couldn't work together for many years afterwards. Scorsese thought it was a great work, but perhaps a work that he shouldn't have made. I'm really glad he did. The story of a failed wannabe comedian who kidnaps his idol, brilliantly played by Jerry Lewis, King of Comedy both prefigures today's celebrity culture and, again for my money, offers the pair's most perfect description of psychopathy. Everyone talks about Travis Bickle and that scene of Travis looking at himself in the mirror saying, "You talking to me?" Well, compare that to the sequence in King of Comedy in which Rupert Pupkin sits in his basement holding a conversation with cardboard cutouts of Jerry Langford and Liza Minnelli. That, for my money, is really scary. De Niro researched his role by studying tapes of stand-up comics and even reportedly did one or two low-key stand-up turns himself in New York City. Meanwhile, Jerry Lewis plays it dangerously close to home as the isolated celebrity completely cut off from the world. One very memorable sequence in which he is stopped in the street by somebody who says to him, "I hope you get cancer," is apparently based on something that genuinely happened to Lewis. Indeed, Scorsese says that that scene was so close to home that it was Lewis and not Scorsese who directed it. And then, of course, there's Sandra Bernhard in barnstormingly freaky fashion. Now, in the past, I found Sandra Bernhard quite a grating screen presence. In King of Comedy, that gratingness is used to perfection. And there are some blink and you'll miss them cameos. Look out for The Clash starring as street scum. Although writer Paul D. Zimmerman received a BAFTA award for Best Screenplay, King of Comedy never got anything like the acknowledgement that it deserved. At the time, it was seen as a flop. Over the years, its stature has grown. Personally, I think it is the great Scorsese De Niro movie and puts Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Mean Streets, even Raging Bull in the shade. Let me know what you think.